Why hello and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today, my friends, we are going to be opening and unboxing this Lord of the Rings Trilogy Edition Risk Board. Oh, I'm very excited to see what it looks like inside. This is our new little setup area. I'm going to do little reviews here on this spot. This is one of my first videos here of doing this. In this spot, what do you guys think? Nice little setup here. I think it's good. Got all the lights all set up, but we're gonna go ahead and unbox this right now and check it out together. I hope you're all having a great and a wonderful day in Middle-earth. All right, there we go, haha. All right, so here is, let's get the paper off. So I waited to unbox this so I could do it with you guys on video. All right, there we go. So here's what we got. We got the back here. That's what the game board looks like, but we're gonna look at it in a second. Here's your basic guide. If you wanna pause it, you can look at it and read it. The forces of darkness are gathering in Mordor and lead a charge that could be the end of Middle-earth. Oh, the classic. All right, so anyway, that's it. This is also from New Line Cinema. You can see the information there. I will link in the description if you wanna buy it for yourself. I got it on sale. In fact, I believe I got it from someone, my family got it for me for Christmas, which I appreciate. I think it was my sister, but it's pretty darn cool. Check that out. That's really cool. I love the front of that, the front image. In fact, maybe we'll just take a little screenshot of that and ba-dink. There we go. Maybe we'll make that our thumbnail. All right, so yeah, that's really cool. Looks awesome. So let's go ahead and open it up, see how it looks like. Oh, it's taking forever to fall. Okay, there it goes. Okay, whoop. We'll put that right there. And now let's look at the inside. Got my good mic on today here, so what we got here. All right, those must be some kind of stands. We'll look at that in a minute. Let's start with looking at, oh, this is a big board taking up a lot of space. The board itself. I have the camera on wide angle right now, so I should be able to show you a large portion. Let me open it right here and bring it back into camera view. There we go. Oh, wow, it's really big. Look at this. All right, so that's the board. I'm gonna leave it crooked like that so you can kind of see the whole thing. So that is it. Wow, look at that. So we've got, there's a little bit of reflection there, but we got Mordor and Gondor, Umbar, Harad, the Dead Marshes. They've kind of stretched the map to fit a longer board, which I find interesting. We got Mirkwood up here, all right, at the top. Let's see, I can't really move it farther down, unfortunately, because of the way my camera stand is, but let me just go like this. There we go, you can kind of see the rest. The Shire, wow, that's pretty cool. All right, again, I'm bumping the camera stand, I'm sorry about that. But that's I like it, that's a nice board. I wonder if I can inside out it so you guys can see it. It doesn't, oh, will it let me do that? Oh yeah, it will, perfect. Here's the top. All right, we got some information stuff up there. Very nice. I like it. I think it's a very nice board. High quality, very sturdy. It's a classic board. You can tell this board game was made like 15 years ago compared to board games today that seem like they go cheaper and cheaper in materials. All right, let's look at the rest of it now here. So what do we got inside here? Let's see here. I'm gonna move back my lights just a little bit, give us a little more space to work. Okay, so I already like how the actual, oh, it's actually a nice box as I smack the microphone. But look at that, very nice little box with the Lord of the Rings on there, the Risk. Very nice though, I like it. All right, I just like quality in my wrapping. I don't know if you guys are like that this day and age, but I just feel like wrapping is just getting less and less good. And I understand to not make too much waste. I do agree with that. But like when they make wrapping that is waste already and it's also bad quality, I just get annoyed. But like, for example, this is a board game. I'm gonna keep this little box inside it, you know, with all the pieces. So I wanna keep it nice. There we go. Oh wow, look at that. It's even got like inside little boxes. That's so cool. So well, let's look what each one of these are. So it's like, they're like little treasure chests. Obviously it's just a wrapped box, but it's like a little treasure chest. Oh, and that's got all the character pieces. That's so cool. So let's look at some of the character pieces here. I'll do a close-up in a second too, but let's see, let's just bring them up to the camera here. So it looks like an elven warrior, I would assume. So that's that one. We have, looks like a Rohirrim probably, or is it a Gondorian knight? No, definitely Rohirrim. He's got like the long hair going on, very Viking style. All right, I'll have to do some close-ups for you in a minute with those. Looks like we have the eagles. The eagles are coming, except they're not flying yet, so they're not here yet. All right, what else do we got? Is that all the pieces? I don't know if it's really that many, because Risk never has that many pieces, so I'm assuming those are the 3 pieces for the good side. Now the question is, does the evil side have different ones? So let's just look real quick. Good side pieces, the same. Yellow. So we have yellow and green. This one looks neat because it looks like a real chest because it's not colored. I really like that. I mean, I'd use it just as a fun little container, honestly. Let's see here. Not that I'm always honest, but you get the point. All right, so this is the evil side, yeah. So red and black are the evil side. We have a troll who looks kind of awesome, actually, doesn't he? Okay, very nice. And we have a Nazgul on his steed there. Let's see, is it focused? There we go. And then what is the small piece for the evil side? It's a goblin or something, right? Yes, it is. It looks like a Moria goblin. It's that shield you see in the Moria scene with it's a little Moria goblin. You can call it an orc too, of course. We won't get into that. I have a whole lore video on that. And then we've got the red pieces, same thing, just they're red. All right, very cool. I am very impressed with this little like nice organizer. This means a lot to me with any quality of game that you can put it away organized nicely. All right, so these pop out, obviously. Let's see what we got going on here. So, this looks like some kind of pop out that you use. I guess we'll find out in a minute. Probably not super necessary for us to see here for the review, but look, we got some cards. All right, we got something in the package. You think it's a ring of power? It kind of looks like a Gandalf, but I'm just kidding. Maybe it is. That'd be so, wait, it actually is. No way, it actually is a ring. It's the ring. That's so funny. Of course you gotta put a ring with it, right? You hear my doggies in the background? They're like, ruff, 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 we know, we hear the ring of power. Well, I kind of want to keep the little, well, I don't need to keep the bag, but it's just funny. Is there a way to open this bag without just destroying it? Doesn't look like it. All right, we're just gonna do that. Oh, my doggies are like, there's someone here. It's probably the delivery guy. Probably delivering a package. All right, let's see here. Keep it secret, keep it safe. Oh, there we go. Got a little ring of power going on. It's pretty nice, actually. Look at that. It's got a little bit of gold in there. I like the extreme gold color, even though it's fake. The ring actual like things are fine. The imprints, that's cool. I like it. I actually like how gold it looks against the lighting. It looks impressive. It's kind of like, it almost has like speckling in it to make it look shinier, which is actually kind of a cool effect. I like that. Even though it's not quite correct, but that is very cool. So let's open up these cards to finish up. And look at, again with packaging, I know I'm saying how important it is, but look at how, it's so funny that it actually had a ring in it. Look, it looks like Gandalf's little thing in the movie. His little envelope he drops it in. Normally these have a little string you can pull. You could just, yeah, there it is. It's kind of stuck. Oh well, we'll just do that. Now this, all right, let's look at these real quick. Throw away the trash. Whoop. Thanks for joining me today, guys. If you enjoy any reviews like this, again, don't forget to throw a like on there and subscribe. It means a lot. I appreciate the support. All right, the Entomors. All right, so again, we got some, I like its art from the actual movies, right? Theoden. I think I decided I said I was gonna zoom in. I think I'm just gonna do it close up with this particular camera setup because it's a little easier to do it than have to zoom it all in again. This I like my wide angle camera because it focuses really well, so you guys can read and see pictures very well. All right, you can just ignore my little doggies back there. I told them, I'm like, be really quiet for the video recording, and they were like, 5 minutes into it. Delivery guy's here. Okay, look at that. The Mustering of Middle Earth. So again, really cool. So it doesn't look like they're necessarily They have a cave troll. The card. They've got a little meme right in there, right from the movie. Well, I guess it's a line in the movie, but Winter Storms. Okay, cool. Raiders. Cool. This is awesome. Then you got the Bree token, Karn Doom, Bree, Daggerland, Easterling Encampment, Edoras, Erebor, Gates of Moria, Grey Havens, Elven Halls, Harland, Hobbiton, Lothlorien, Tharbad, Weathertop, Mount Gundabad, which I like they put a dwarven thing, because technically this is a dwarven land, so I already find that very impressive that they didn't like put some orc symbol, because I get a little tired of that when it's like, I understand it's corrupted and filled with orcs, but it's originally a dwarven city, like Khazad-dûm. Rundos, Ross, Dolamroth, Mount Doom. I love the symbols too. Look at that for the. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, the wold. Oh, okay, all right. Where the they didn't call it the Argonath, which is interesting. Haradrim Encampment, Pelagur, Erich, the Stone of Erich. If you guys know, this is the stone that the Oathbreaker swore on, right? That let me. You know what? I need to bring this a little lower for you guys. I'm sorry. Let me bring it a little bit lower. There we go. Okay. There's the stone. I realized I was a little low there on the camera. Oscillionth, Grima, more Grima. You shall not pass! The enemy is at hand. These are nice. These are nice cards. Ambush. I highly recommend it. The quality of this is awesome. If you're a Risk player, this is fun. And a Lord of the Rings fan, a Belrog is come. Isn't it? A Belrog has come? A Belrog is come? Is that? That doesn't seem like proper English. I don't know why. A Balrog is come. Balrog has, I guess, is come is correct in old, like, no, we're not going to go into English. We're not doing that right now. Boromir tries to seize the One Ring. Oh no, Knife in the Dark. He doesn't, though. You got to give props to Boromir right there. That's where he doesn't try to do it. Dangerous Crossing, Gollum. Hunt for the Ring Bearer. Siege Machines. All right. Strategy Withdrawal. Black Sails, Faramir finds the Ring Bearer, Capture Orcs, Shelob's Lair, Smeagol. Okay, cool. So there's a run through of all the cards there. So we've seen the characters, we've seen the cards. They gave us some dice, very generic dice. They don't have any special symbols on them, it looks like. Let me just double check. Yep, they're definitely just black and red dice. No special symbols, but I mean, that's fine. That's fine, we're good. All right, and let's look at the last part here. All right, we have one more thing of cards. I'm gonna adjust the camera down a little more for you guys. Alrighty, let's continue on here. I adjust the camera down and also got myself a seat. All right, we got Evendim Hills, Forlinden, Harlinden, which are different regions. They are actually, these are correct where they put them. I'm impressed with the maps. Whoever did this knew their geography. Evendim is even in the right spot. Loon Valley. Mithlon, that's actually something I didn't look at the board. We'll look at that one more time real quick. The Shire, Tower Hills, Angmar, Borderlands, Buckland, Eastern Angmar, Fornost. We have Fortawaith, North Downs, Old Forest, Rundar, South Downs, Weather Hills, Dunland, Edawaith, Regian, Fangorn, Gap of Rohan. I guess I know my places now. Arethian. I actually don't remember where. I know where this is. It's the southern left side of the Middle Earth, but it's a weird one. There's not much that goes on there in the story except for the Second Age. West Rohan, Brownlands, Dead Marshes, Immin Mool, Gladen Fields, Lothlorien, Moria, Rune Hills, The Wold, Anduin Valley. We're going fast because otherwise this video will take forever. Just throwing that out there. That's why I'm doing these fast. The Krak. We all know what that. Eastern Mirkwood, Northern Mirkwood, South Mirkwood, Esgaroth, which is a scary area in Mordor, North Rune, South Rune, Withered Heath, Androst, which is that little spot in the far bottom left of Middle Earth with a little poink out of land. Minas Tirith, Vales of Erich, that's where the stone is, by the way. Anfalas, Nurn, which is the Great Lake in Mordor. Southern Ithilien, Near Harad, Lambden, Ithilien, Harad, Harondor, Belfast, Mount Doom, gosh, I almost know where all these are. Lebanon. I do know where all these are. Deep Harad, Gorgoroth, Umbar, Minas Morgul, Khan, which is south of Mordor, Baradur, which you all know that's the Eye Tower, right? Druraith, Loren, Undunvale, and then we got some other cards here, which I'm not sure what these are for. They're in Risk right now, but I haven't played Risk in like 15 years. I really haven't played that in a long time. So let's just look through real quick. So we've seen all this stuff. Again, we have these foldouts over here, which I'm not going to worry about right now. Let's just look at this real quick, okay? The Lord of the Rings, the little thing here. So we got the directions. They're in color. That's nice. I always prefer it in color. Now, I understand if someone has troubles with colorblind, that's nothing against you. My uncle has that, but it's so cool. They've got those new glasses and stuff that will correct some lenses, because if you guys don't know about color blindness, most people don't have true full color blindness. It's very few. It's like 1% out of all people that have that. It's usually they have these 3 different cone rods in their eyes, and basically what happens is one of them will be gone, and then it doesn't let their brain distinguish colors. And in theory, people that aren't colorblind, some people see colors differently slightly. That's just because your brain processes what your eyes see with the light reflection. Anyway, enough about doctor stuff, but I just think it's really cool that they've invented eyeglasses for people who can see color again. That's so freaking cool. I love inventions like that. I love things that'll just help people with things like that. It's just the coolest. All right, anyway, there is the thing. Well, I talked about that. You can kind of see if you want to pause and see any of that, you can. So that's pretty much it. I want to look at one more thing over here and we'll finish up the video. Oh, let's see. Let me see if I can open this over here. I have my lights and everything there. So the problem is, if I attempt to open it right there, I will bump everything over and you guys will go flying as well. I know you guys aren't technically inside the camera, but you know, figure of speech pretty much. Here we go. Your seeing glass, it's like knocking over a Palantir and you're looking through it. All right, so let's just quickly look at this one more time. I'm sorry for the little bit of reflection there, but we'll just go over it real fast. That's all in screen. Yes, now it is. There we go. Now you can see the whole thing. So we have Evendim. This is all correct. So they've stretched the map slightly south-north, just a little bit, but Mount Gundabad, they all look in the right places. Duldor, Weather Hill. I mean, this is really well done. It's not really stretched that much. They just made it a little longer, I think, for the board-wise. But Rundar, this is really well done. Now, again, we're slightly cut off on this side, but that's because this is more of the movie Third Age battle. There's not really a whole lot that goes on over there besides what the Blue Wizards do. Let's just flip it over here to look at the other side. Okay. We also have a little thing right here with some information. Risk, Lord of the Rings, Arnor, Rodovanian, Rohan. Okay, so these are points you earn in Risk. Usually you have to take over a certain area, and these are the different areas. Let's see if they are correct on this. So the Heartawaith. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's what that's called as a grouping. We have Gondor, the area. Okay, Mordor. Yep, that's fine. Rohan. Yeah, that's about what Rohan normally gets. We also have Mirkwood. So they kind of went generic. They have a cool little thing right here, too, which is kind of neat. You can kind of see that with no reflection. Double checking my camera. Always try to double check what you guys are seeing so there's not like a reflection or it's not in focus or something. And then if we go back over here, yeah, the areas, area door. Now, this is something that kind of bugs me normally. Now, they did something here that's weird, okay? They put area door here and Arnor here. All right. And then also we have Rohan owning this area. I understand that it's Risk and it's a board game, so they have to think of more factional areas or just be really dumb because it would be like 2 groups on the whole map. But let's just be clear. Area door, for your geography lesson real quick, is everything pretty much left, okay, this is in quotations, left of the Misty Mountains and north of the Gap of Rohan. Okay, so that this whole region is area door. It's like, think of Europe. Okay, right? So like Europe has a lot, it's very complex, hundreds of countries, many languages, but it's all Europe. Okay, so that's what area door means. Arnor was a kingdom. in Eriador. Technically, Arnor owned pretty much everything in Eriador back in the day, and then later it split into 3 kingdoms, which we're not going to go into. So I understand why they did that, but that's technically at wrong time periods, as in this is the Third Age. Arnor wouldn't be here. It's been long gone. And Eriador should just be this whole region. It's a region. It's not a country like Arnor was. Gondor and Mordor, also kind of countries. Mordor's not really a country, but it's the evil lands of Sauron, so it kind of, you can kind of consider it a country, right? And then Mirkwood's fine. Mirkwood's Mirkwood. The dwarves and the people of, Dale pretty much is that land. I can kind of understand that. So yeah. And again, I don't know why they gave this area to Arnor, because Angmar was always like the arch enemy of Arnor. But yeah, that's about it. I would say we'll give you a little geography lessons there. But overall, my review of this is very positive. I think it's a really good risk board. It looks very fun to play. I will definitely try to play it with some friends. It just looks really, really cool. I'm very excited about it. And I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. Don't forget to like and subscribe again. Thanks to my Patreons that are popping up right here somewhere in the corner, but maybe behind on my hand. And then these things are pretty cool too. I guess they're just, I think you could fold them out for certain things. But yeah, you know what it is? I just realized. It's so you can fold and make little box areas, I believe, to put your stuff, which is what I just realized what they're for, which is kind of cool. It's for the cards. That's so cool. I just realized. So you can fold this into an underneath and build a base to have little sections to put your cards and your things, right? It's because they fold into little boxes, right? Like this, and then these would fold underneath, and then it makes a little spot to put your cards. That's cool. Again, amazing job with that. I'm not gonna do that on video right now because we've already gone long enough for this video, but that's pretty cool, actually. I just realized what they were for. If you're someone who's at the end of the video and you'd left a comment a minute ago telling me what it was, I appreciate it, thank you. I figured it out. But you guys have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth again. Thanks to those Patreons. Baruch Hazad Kuzad menu. Stay happy, and I will see you guys in the next Lord of the Rings collection reviews and videos. And check out my voiceover series or any of my Lord of the Rings gaming videos. We got lots of cool stuff on the channel. I've done some lore videos. Check them out. See you in the next one.